Phoenix Suns currently sit in 5th place in the Western Conference with a record of 30-26. Now, as NBA fans, we all kind of wondered if the Suns had enough to get back to the NBA Finals. And not going to lie, I always thought there's no shot. With the way the Nuggets and the Grizzlies are playing, I thought there's no way the Suns are going to get back to the Finals with their roster currently constructed. I thought Chris Paul was declining. Devin Booker was, in and out of the lineup with injuries. I just thought this team was maybe one piece away. Now, however, the Suns just sent a message to the entire NBA with a massive trades. The Suns just sent Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and Jay Crowder. In return, they're getting Kevin Durant. Yes, Kevin Durant, one of the best players in the entire NBA up to this point in his career. He's still dominating, and he was just having a career year. But in this video, I'll be breaking down just how dangerous this Suns team can be with the big four of Chris Paul, Devin Booker, now Kevin Durant, and DeAndre Ayton. But before we get to the video, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button, and join the family. But let's get right into the video. Now, before this trade happened, the Phoenix Suns had one of the best defenses in the entire NBA, and that was mainly because of their two elite wing defenders, Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, who are now going over to Brooklyn. So now they're missing some pieces, some important pieces. Now, Kevin Durant is not a bad defender. That's not what I'm saying. Kevin Durant's actually, realistically speaking, still one of the best defenders in the NBA at this point in his career. So before we head into why this trade makes the Suns instant contenders, I will say they just lost a lot of wing depth, and they need to go out at the deadline or maybe even at the buyout market and bring in some guys who can at least help be depth off the bench or maybe add a little bit more defense. I think Jay Crowder, if they could have resolved that situation, he would probably be a great fit for them right now. But they need to go out and try to find a guy, maybe like Jayshawn Tate or someone out there who can come in and defend and actually be like a spark plug off the bench, because right now I'm not too sure how much their depth is going to be a factor for this team. I know Dario Saric and Damon Lee and Saban Lee have been good this year, but I do think they're just one player shy of having a really, really, really unstoppable team. Let me know in the comment section, who do you think the Suns should go out and try to acquire before the deadline at 2 o'clock today? Also, smash that like button if you believe the Suns can win it all this year. Now, the Phoenix Suns actually just got way more dangerous, and the NBA needs to be worried. Let's just talk about what they added to their team. Kevin Durant. As we all know, KD, before his injury, was having an MVP type of season, averaging 29.7 points a game, 6.7 rebounds, 5.3 assists, about a steal a game, and a block and a half per game as well. Absolutely insane. He's also shooting 56% from the floor and also 37.7% from the three-point line. As we all know, KD loves to take pull-up jumpers in the mid-range. So that 56% shooting from the mid-range, or from the field, I should say, that's actually like really, really, really good. It's not like he's a big man getting 7 out of 8 dunks a game. You know what I mean? So he's actually, it's crazy. 56% from the floor is a lot better than you may even think. Now you add that in with Chris Paul, one of the best playmakers in the game. It's going to be so fun to watch, dude. I'm already just like thinking about how many different plays they can run, or how many different sets they can run with, a lineup of D-Book and KD, or Ayton and KD, or just Chris Paul and KD. The lineups they can put out there are absolutely insane. Guarding this team is going to be almost impossible, especially when you have Devin Booker and KD. That presents mismatches everywhere on the court. And it's not like you can double team them, because they have Chris Paul who can hit shots. They have Devin Booker. They have KD. And then they have DeAndre Ayton who down low can hit as a lot of shots as well. So, guys, this team is not even close to being one-dimensional. They're so versatile. And it's going to be so tough to stop a team like this. The Suns currently rank 21st in the NBA in points per game, but that number is going to go up. It's almost guaranteed with adding a guy like Kevin Durant. They also rank number 4 in assists per game. And like I said, Kevin Durant has been a phenomenal passer over this entire season. So he'll be able to score the ball and pass the ball at an elite level for the Suns team. And low-key, the Suns could be one of the best passing teams in the entire game of basketball. We all know that when teams play unselfish and make that one extra pass to the corner to find the open guy, those are the toughest teams to defend, because those are the teams that also tire out their opponents very quickly. And when you're tired early in the game, you are extremely tired late in the game. So you guys know what I mean. When you pass the ball, it makes opponents get a lot more tired. They got to move more on the defense side of the ball. So I think in that perspective, the Suns are going to get even better. Now, overall, the Suns' offense has been subpar at best this season. But we also need to account that Devin Booker wasn't really healthy for a while there. So he's healthy now. He's back in the lineup. I think he just played his last game versus the Nets, I think it was. And now KD is just a few weeks away from returning to the court. Chris Paul and Ayton have been balling. In my opinion, if the Suns can go out and add some more depth to that they almost depleted with this trade, I think they could be favorites to come out the West. I know the Nuggets are playing well, the Grizzlies are playing well, but when you have a lineup with Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Ayton, and you add a little bit more depth to this team, I just don't even see how teams are going to be able to stop this team. It's just going to be insane. If the Suns don't make any moves to bring in some role players off the bench, then Saben Lee, Damon Lee, Cam Payne, and Dario Saric, as well as Jock Landale, they're going to have to play really good basketball. You also talk about a guy like Torrey Craig, who I think might be the most important factor here for the Suns. He's a very good, defender, wing player. I think he could play a big role, as well as maybe Josh Okogie. Landry Shamet they have as well. Someone's going to have to step up. Let me know in the comment section down below who you think it's going to be. They also have Ish Wainwright. So they have a lot of options. But do you guys think these guys are enough to make them or put them over the hump and make them have a very elite team? Or do you think, like what I said, they should go out and try to make a trade here, or even bring in a guy off the bio market? Not sure who they could get, but they could bring in someone. But, man, if they don't go and get someone, these guys are going to have to play very, very well, especially in the playoffs. Depth can make or break a team, I should say. They need to play good. As long as they step up, the Suns will be finals contenders this season easily. Now, let me know how you feel about this huge trade for the Suns in the comment section. Do you like it? Do you think they're instant finals contenders? Are you going to miss Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson? How are you feeling about this trade so far? Also, make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're going to be covering the entire NBA all year long, so join the family and turn on post notifications as well, because like I said, we're going to be covering the NBA. I want you guys to be notified every time there's a big trade, every time there's a signing. I want you guys to be notified. So make sure you guys turn on post notifications, join the family. We also live stream games here on this channel as well. So if you ever want to come and tune into a Suns game with me, make sure you guys subscribe, man. We're going to try to do a lot more Suns games, especially now that they have Kevin Durant. It's going to be crazy, man. I'm so excited to see how this team performs. I think they're going to be probably one of the most unstoppable teams in the NBA. Let me know, do you guys think the Nuggets or the Suns are better? Which team? Dude, that's going to be a crazy conference finals as well. And then out east, you got Celtics, Bucks, no longer the Nets. But, hey, low-key, don't sleep on the Nets. They got a lot of young talent over there now as well. You got the Cavs. You got the Heat. I mean, the 76ers. This is going to be a fun NBA finals or fun NBA playoffs in general, guys. I'm so excited. Hit that like button. Join the family. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.